anybody's there, you'll tell me.
Yeah,
okay.
Meeting is going to be live streamed. So here we go. I'm going to go live. Cool.
Yeah, it's redirecting me now to you. Yeah. What's it doing?
Morning, everybody in cyberspace. Welcome to Friday mornings interactive chat with Rose and Chantelle. Rose is coming online. If you haven't already, if you want to see us both on the same screen, jump on her Zoom call, which is going live right now. The details are in my blurb. Jump on there and you'll see us both together. Otherwise, you get me on video and you'll hear Rose jump in the background as like we are on the radio. So yeah, off we go, Rose. What's happening?
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Great Awakening Generator. I am Rose McNair, your host, and so nice to have you all on board here. And thank you for joining us. We're like 4 minutes in to go before it's 9 o'clock, and 9 a.m. in the morning here in Auckland or New Zealand. So we're just getting people a chance to come in. And yeah, so you doing well, Chantelle?
Yeah, it's been a great week. Nice getting over stuff and just chilling out. Calming the mind has been my theme this week. So distracting my mind, which is quite hard for me because I'm a really mindy person, lots of monkeys. And so I had to chill out and learn to sit there and read a book, trying to calm my mind down. So, which is good because the body needed some rest. So back into it though. So full on board. So looking forward to what's the next month is going to bring us. So.
Yeah, very easy. Oh, like we were saying before going live, it's important to do the self-care and the self-love thing, isn't it? Because we are getting very busy. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of unusual things circumstances to be working with or having to deal with as such, so much happening and unusual, as I say. But I always, like I say, just keep swimming.
Just keep floating and keep going, keep paddling those girls. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Hey, folks in Cyber World, I can see a couple of you guys are coming on live. Welcome. Okay, chuck in the chat if any questions or if you want any healing done later on in about 15 minutes. We'll start with some healing. So chuck in there what you want me to heal, or to focus on, and we're going to discuss some things before then. So if you've got any questions, chuck them in there. Rose is full of knowledge. And she loves sharing it. So yeah, no question is out of the realm. So put it in the chat and we will discuss it as we go along today. Sorry, go on. Off you go, Rose.
I'm just going to point out I am not the Great Awakening Generator for nothing.
Yeah. He is so full of knowledge. So
yeah, I'm going to say this about that. I don't know about being full of knowledge, but I do have stuff. I've done a lot of learning, as most people are doing at the moment, right? But this week, I really had to own being the Great Awakening Generator. I really had to own it because someone called me up on some things I said, and I said, well, what did, and it was about awakening stuff, and they were not ready to hear some of it, they were like feeling, ooh, However, I had to say, I'm really sorry. I am the Great Awakening Generator. I am a generator. That means I bring stuff to you. I say things or do things that spark stuff from happening within you. So I had to comment on that because I have to say, I've got to be humble about this because I'm not all-knowing. I'm still learning. Right. So what are we? 1 minute to go before we get cracking.
Okay, I've got a comment here. I'm going to comment here from one of my mentors. Hello, Keith. Unfortunately, my stream looks like my stream's not coming in with comments, so I've got my iPad as backup. So Keith wants to know, and he's amazing for the wisdom as well. How does our meridian system connect to the Earth's meridian system?
No, I'm not. No, I don't know that. I can't answer that one. Sorry. So you're talking about everything. You might be able to.
I'm just going to turn off my robot, I think. No, it's not going to go. Looks good.
Robot.
My vacuum robot was about to take off. No, it isn't yet.
Oh my gosh.
The meridian system of the body. Okay, so the meridian system of the body, as we know, Chinese medicine, 2,000 years old at least, and we've got energy lines running through the system. They're all going all over the body, mainly up and down the body, a couple are going around, and they're all named after different organs, okay? And the meridian lines are run through the organ, that's what it's named after, and each organ is an energy ball, and so it affects that organ with also its emotions and stuff like that. Now, these run all over the place, so your brother might have a spot down on its foot, say, and if you're doing acupuncture, you'll know that they just stick needles everywhere, and there's a reason for that, is because these lines run all over your body. So those are the meridian lines. There's 12 of them, and there's 8 extraordinary ones, okay? So, and they all link together to create the big sine wave of the body, the big body wave. So that's the meridian system. How it's connected to Earth, ooh, that's a tricky one. So I'm going to do some research on that.
Can I just take a guess, maybe? All right. Is it possible that it's connected to the earth through the Earth Star Chakra? You know, that's the only way I connect to the earth, as in like go to the depths of the earth, because that's the chakra that I know, because that's the practice I've been doing. But if Keith knows the answer,
yeah,
he could tell us, couldn't he? I mean, like, come on, tell us too, because we're learning here. Yeah?
Because I know he's true. He's well and truly into the into the Chinese medicine. So I'm going to do some research. Thanks, Keith, for giving me some homework.
Thank you for that. Absolutely. Is he telling us anything?
I haven't got quite onto it yet. So.
Okay.
Unfortunately, guys, my StreamYard, I don't know why it's not bringing up the chat. So if you want to chat on there, that's cool. I have got my backup hopefully working. And it doesn't seem to be working either. So yeah, anyway. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today, Rose? It's after 9. So what's our surprise topic of the day?
So my surprise topic, and I don't know if it's such a surprise because some people might already have an inkling because they've been going through this through the week, and I'm trusting that will confirm for them anything that they ever questioned. So I really tapped in with the guides about what we talk about today, my squad. Okay. Mm-hmm. So firstly, I will say it this way, and this is the only way I know how to say it. I believe we are all on the journey to self, right? I believe that. We're all on the journey to self. So remember that whilst we're on this journey to self, we always operate from a platform of love. Sometimes there can be a challenge. You know, like I just said now, I had to say something to somebody. I did it with love. I didn't do it with unkindness. I had to tell them about what they needed to do in their daily practice in order to communicate with the higher self, the higher them, because they're doing all this work, right? They're giving up, they're using, the guides are coming in, the guides are doing everything, but there is the importance is that even if you're doing the work, that it means that 10 minutes of your day, you need to spend with your higher self, 10 minutes at least of your day, and hopefully first thing in the morning. Now, I wrote this here because as I was doing some automatic writing, for the first time today, I did automatic writing before coming on here. The road on the journey to self is filled with roadblocks, bumps, stops, giving way signs, passing on the left or the right, being courteous. There are no steps on this road, just people all taking the same journey, but all at different points. Okay? Hierarchy does not exist on this road. Some are further down the journey and are meant to show the way because they have had an experience that benefits the ones that are still catching up to where. All right. That is the best way I could say this to you. My tip today is, I did ask about this, whether I should talk about this. My tip today is Soul Star Chakra. It's coming from the Beyond Lemuria Cards. This card has taken me by storm, dare I say. It's now connecting me with my life in Lemuria, which I have no memory of, and I'm starting to find out. That's the Soul Star Chakra. It's a small narrative. I'll show it up again. Okay, guys, if you can see it. And it's in the deck, it's a number 10 card, but your Soul Star Chakra. And I want to just say this very quickly about chakras. People are now talking, since 2012, people are talking about the 12 chakras. They're also talking about the 15 chakras. It's because we are starting to get the knowledge of the 5th dimensional chakras. Okay, so the numbers change in that. The Soul Star Chakra is the one above the crown chakra, and it is the one that takes you through into the higher realms. All right. I'll read this to you. It's a short narrative, and I hope that you will get something out of this. The reason I'm talking about the Soul Star Chakra is coming back to the 10 minutes of meditation you do in your own time. Every day, take 10 minutes, wherever you are, whatever you do, whether you do energy work or not. The important thing is connecting with your higher self for 10 minutes. Even if you cross over into the third eye space for 16 seconds, according to Abraham Hicks, you get into the space where you get into your creative higher purpose space. So that's what my encouragement to you is. Right, Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. Transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light. Channeling, karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and the physical realms, ascension. Ascension, ascension. Interesting that Keith talked about connecting with the earth, and I'm talking about connecting with the heavens. All right, there's something in this. The image that you just saw now captures the merging of time. This image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscopic wisdom that penetrates our being. We have lived in many worlds, all interconnected. They uphold the lessons they carry. They uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander journey or story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is happening simultaneously, right now, across multi-dimensions. Karma, or what can be implemented or cleared for your optimal progress toward ascension. That's the theme of this card, okay? The healing position, 15 centimeters above the head for a card healing. Anywhere just above the head is fine. Color wash is kaleidoscopic rainbow on this card.
It's beautiful.
Right, a lot of words, I know, but I thought it was a very profound message to say to everybody, to talk about. Thank you. That's
I had a similar message this week as well. It came past on my journey of the week. All about the soul life, energy of life, and that we're basically having a human experience, which is a fraction of that. So all connected. We're all connected. Everything's connected, and we're just a little split of it. And for evolution, for the source energy to evolve, it needs to have these experiences so that it can evolve. So we're just one little speck of it. Our human life on earth at the moment, we forget what we've done, but we've lived. Our soul is infinite, has lived forever and will live forever. And along the way, we have these little experiences. So that just came in nice and nicely. So we're experiencing and evolving as a whole, all of us, including the whole galactics and cosmos and source. So it's all about creativity and learning as we go along. Otherwise, we'll be stagnant. And we don't want that. We want to be like, full of life. So that came across my path this week too. So very similar meanings. We love it. I love how Mia Rose is so synced with.
I know. Alignment. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. So energy of life. It loves to learn. So go with the flow. Step outside the normal and be creative, because it's all about experience. Don't stay stagnant.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's part of our, soul star is how you connect to your soul self, or higher self. So yeah, cool. All right. Has anybody got any comments? I'm trying to look on Facebook for comments of what you want to work on. I know I've got Karen on board. I got you sorted, Karen. Is there anybody else that want to work on anything? Put it in the chat. Any other questions? Thanks, Keith, for putting up a really awesome question, and I'm going to go and research that now. And anything else that's coming through. Unfortunately, I can't see the YouTube chat, but on Facebook or on Zoom. Go onto the Zoom link and check in the Zoom, and Rose will let me know what's going on there.
Yes, so that's right. I can tell you from Zoom. I'm just checking as well. Hang on just a minute. Oh, what is that? Sorry about that. I was also trying to see if there's anything coming up on the generator channel. Any comments there?
Yeah. So anyway, so my topic this week was a bit related to actually the soul cell, is entanglement, because I got reminded during the week all about quantum entanglement, and I get often asked quite often, how do I do it? What do you mean you can send me energy from around the world, or what do you mean what's distant healing, and stuff like that? And it's basically, it comes down to quantum entanglement. So what it does is, we're all energy fields at the end of the day. We're energy fields. Energy fields interact with each other all the time. We have our aura. Everyone knows about our aura. And how I do it is, it's just like how you make a cell phone call across the world, or a video call, or how they're doing the Zoom call, is basically, I envision sending energy through a carrier wave, which is, if you had a cell phone, it would be like the, in here in New Zealand, we've got Spark network or telecom network, and they link from tower to tower, so receiver and transmitter. And so basically, I'm a receiver and a transmitter of energy from source, so source energy, source light, source love, and also from Mother Earth as well. So I'm a receiver and a transmitter of energy, and I send it across the waves, the carrier waves, across the world to the person. So I sort of dial in, as you say, so ring their number, hi soul, I'm here to connect. So I connect with that soul, they become a receiver, and that's how I send energy around the world to person. So that's basically quantum entanglement in a real basic term, and that's what we do all the time. Another way of looking at it is that we're a ball of energy, and each time, which is quite wide, our aura is quite wide, so and each time we interact with other balls of energy of other people, the energy is always interacting and changing and sensing each other and stuff like that. So we both are a receiver and a transmitter, and it's wave energy basically. So it's frequencies, wave energy, yeah, and that's how it works. So that's it. Any other questions that we got coming through? Not yet. So,
I'll just tell you, Caroline Young is saying that she can't get through on your but she's getting through on the Great Awakening Generator, because she's messaged, she's watching it there. So anybody else, if you can't get through on Chantelle's YouTube, get onto the Great Awakening Generators side. You can see it from there. Yeah, if you can't be bothered with Zoom link and all of that. So
I just got a message from Caroline, so she wants to be energized up. So she knows all about entrainment and energy, and what she's asking for is to be boosted with life force, which we cultivate, I cultivate daily by using the Pangu QiGong form, and I'm an instructor for that. So if you want to learn how to cultivate your own energy so you can heal your body, have the energy to allow the body to heal itself, let me know. And basically part of my treatment today is that healing force of life force, and it will energize you. So I spend a couple of hours a day cultivating it so we can have these transmissions going on. So I will be boosting you guys today with that. That's all cool. And I might have a surprise at the end of our treatment. I think I might get the Geschichte song out. So there's quite a few people out there know what that is. And that's a very amazing, powerful song. So we'll talk about frequencies there as well. So yeah, so let's get into the mode of it. So
I'll just give you another request. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh,
Can I give you another request, please? So I have my sister in South Africa who has had to have some surgical procedure, and they had to put some sort of do some shots in the neck because of the arthritis that is there. And so just she's gone through it really successfully, and as in that she's come home, but she's obviously in a lot of pain. And so I would, my request is for healing for her. If we could send something to her, that would be really good. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, definitely stick her into the mix. So basically I put them on my magic clipboard, because energy's magic. So we put her on the mix. And talking about inflammation in the body. So inflammation in the body is huge, especially at the moment. Everybody's things coming up. Inflammation is telling us that there's energy is stagnant. The body's asking for help. It may not be on the physical layer or the physical field, it can be underneath that. So when the information starts to show up, it's telling me, okay, there's distortion or dysfunction somewhere in the fields. There's 8 fields in my teachings, and the physical field is the most dense in the later field. So I normally dive into that a little bit more and go, okay, what other fields are there that there could be distortion which is affecting the physical field, and then we dive in there and tune to the energy. And basically what it is that we're tuning into the energy, and I'm asking source or whoever I ask, my guides, okay, I've got lots of guides just like Rose that love coming forward and helping me out, and they could be angelic, galactic, or elementals love coming in, past healers also come in as well, and ancestors also come in as well, and spirit animals. So we have lots of things happening. So basically what we do is we tune into that distortion or that inflammation, go through the different layers, trying to find the root cause of that, find that energy, and we sit with it and allow it to, hi Rebecca, just popped in, so,
Nice.
and we just sit with it while we give the energy information, because of the morphic field, or how we records this information out in the cosmos. There's so much information, and basically what I come and do is be a channel for that. The body knows what it wants, ask for the information, boom, we basically send the program into the body and allow that distortional energy to be retuned to what frequency it should be. And when we retune that energy, then it will start to untwine itself and end up fixing what's in the physical field. Okay, but the body needs energy for that, and it also needs information. That's why I call it a carrier wave with energy. So we're sending like a video call across the airwaves, across the world. That sort of, it's got the carrier wave of the telecom network, let's say, and then your voice data over top of that. So that's how it works in my mind. Okay, could work for others different ways. So that's what it does. So let's tune in. Let's get into some information. And because we're dealing with inflammation, there's inflammation throughout the body. You might find it comes up on one point, but it's actually somewhere else in the body as well. So let's tune in there. So I know I've got inflammation as the theme today. So I know I've got lots of back injuries, knee injuries coming through, and of course your sister Rose. So, all right, we're just tuning into that energy. And I'm just going to ask, just ask the guides and that what is the best form for this? 5 elements, organs, spine points. Okay, so we're just going to go through the spine. I'm just going to go down the spine and find out of the global group what's out, and then we'll just tune into that frequency. So starting at the top of the spine, so we're going to go from C1, C2, so C2, so I'm put down my clipboard, C3, C4, C5, C6, C7, C7 as well. So C7 is a parathyroid, okay, so relating to the immune system, and C2 is a forehead, so maybe some headaches and stuff. Okay, so going from there, T1, T2, T2, so the thymus and so lower down, okay. And I know in New Zealand, back in New Zealand here, we've got lots and lots of people down with the flow, okay, it's going around, so that explains a lot to me. So put that in there. Where we're going, T3, T4, T5, T6, T7, T8, T11 as well, okay? That's the small intestine, okay? I have heard rumours that this flu that's going around is knocking a lot of people's stomach and intestines around. So lots of stomach aches associated with this flu that's going around New Zealand. So putting that in there as well. And small intestine is responsible for the uptake of nutrients and stuff into the body. So the body is trying to get those nutrients in as well. So T12 and 1. L4, love L4, love large intestine, okay? So lots of emotional stuff always buried down in the emotions. We call it the sewage pond of the emotions, down into the pit. All right, and then L5, and the colon as well. Okay, so we need to get rid of some emotions. So emotions, there's a blockage in there, so we get rid of that as well, plus actually getting rid of debris out of the body. That's what it physically is. And that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. So, okay, so we've got those there. That's just a spine check. We're just on a real quick spine check, really. And those are obviously all associated with organs. And we're going to do Pangu. Yeah, okay. So we're just going to Pangu those up. So give some energy to those points. All right. So to start with the passcode, take kindness and believingness as basis. Take frankness and friendliness to heart. Speak with reason. Treat with courtesy. Act with emotion and accomplish results. So this is acting in a 2 sort of step process. So basically it's opening me up with the passcode to source, who's Pangu. Okay, so you might see that's quite a Chinese flavor to it because Pangu is a Chinese god or myth. Okay, so we're opening up to source with him, and basically sending life force as well, so life energy I'm sending as well as looking at those points that we're talking about and giving them attention so the energy will flow to them and help resolve those that dysfunction. Okay, so take kindness and believingness as basis, take frankness and friendliness to harm. Speak with reason, treat with courtesy, act with emotion, and accomplish results. Now, if you're new to energy work, you might feel some fuzzes in the hands or the body, you might feel some whizzes and some pops and bangs. If you're really good at it and really in tune with it, you might see different colors or anything really. It's nothing off the it's nothing off the radar. Okay, so you might see some galactic beams around me, you might see all sorts happening. So if you do, check it in the chat, because we love to know what's going on, what you can see. It's a magical experience, and share the experience with everyone. It makes everyone's great. So still sending some energy to that spot. Okay, so Pangu is basically the basis or the foundation of my energy work. I cultivate it daily by doing the QiGong associated with Pangu. There's multiple forms, but the main form is a lot better. Okay, what else needs working on? 5 elements. Okay, now we're going into the 5 elements. Now, I love working with the elements because they're related not only to the Chinese world, the Chinese medicine world, but they're also related to Mother Earth. So we're connecting in with where we live, with our planet. Okay, so there's the 5 elements. So we've got the fire, the earth, metal, water, and wood. Okay, and they're all related to organs and stuff like that. So we're just going to check on those, which ones are high priority at the moment that need my attention. Okay, so this is what I'm going to go into. So let's go to the fire. I thought it might be the fire. Fire, straight off, number 1, fire. So the fire's got 4 components to it. We've got the heart, pericardium, which surrounds the heart, so the heart empress. So heart, pericardium, small intestine. Okay, it's come up as a major. And the other one is triple warmer. Okay, triple warmer. Yeah, so triple warmer, for those who don't know, triple warmer is linked to our glands or our endocrine system, so hormones and stuff like that. So it's a connection between all 3 centers. So it's not named after any organ or anything because it's flowing through the 3 chambers of the body, so 3 centers of the body. So it's a communication thing. So we've got the small intestine and the triple warmer needing some attention today in the fire element. Now, fire is also related to inflammation, funny that, and wants to go up. So heat wants to rise. So when you've got inflammation that's wanting to get out, wants to escape the body. So it's another way of looking at it as well. So we come in all different directions when we talk about this sort of stuff. So I'm just going to hold the energy and ask, which is the best tool of mine to use. And we've got Pangu, Blu-ray. You guys heard me do Blu-ray. Geschichte song. I thought Geschichte wanted to sing today. Okay, so Geschichte song, let's do that. It's going to take me about 4 minutes to sing. Okay, a very, very powerful song, a very ancient song, amazing divine light. So this is angelic frequency going to come through now. So I'm going to chuck some music on just to help me keep in tune. Okay, so this is Angel Geschichte song. It's a very ancient. It's different. Okay, it's different. It can be very powerful. So sit back, relax, allow the energy to go wherever. I'm going to focus on the small intestine and the triple warmer. I'm going to get the energy moving and pulling it out and clearing some space. So divine light. Here we go. Okay, let me just. This will work. I'm just putting on some. There you go. Okay, here we go. Oh, say, stop. Oh, say, stop. Say no. Oh, how was that, Rose?
Really beautiful, Chantelle. Really beautiful. It sounds from what I'm getting coming through, very Lemurian. I've listened to something where somebody had done from their memory of Lemuria. They'd done this chant, a Lemurian chant, and it sounds really much like this, almost like the chant of a whale and underwater. That's what I'm getting through, coming through here. And remember, Zoom does have its limitations. If we're not wearing a headset, it has its limitations with the sound coming through.
Yeah, it was quite high pitched.
That's quite high pitched.
I'm just seeing information of that, so yay.
Yeah, so that's really good. That it's beautiful. It was like really amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll make that better. I have an idea. We'll make that the technology better. Promise.
Yeah. So that's Geschichte song. It's angelic, okay, and it
Beautiful.
opens up a divine light. Very, very ancient song. Great for clearing distortions, breaking up distortions, and filling it back up with divine light. So basically, it's what we did today with the fire element, small intestine. And when I was doing it, I was like, "Whoa, you guys!" So I could feel it happening. First time that's happened before, so the old spleen is going, yeah, I needed that. So we've actually moved something, and the spleen has gone, thank you so much, because I needed that big shove. So what happens with the 5 elements, you move one of them, get one element moving, and then it affects all the others. Okay, so it's like a ripple effect through them all. So that definitely happened, because my spleen was like, whoa, this is cool.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So all your spleens out there should be feeling a lot better after that.
Yeah. Yes.
Cool.
Can I say something just before you say goodbye before we conclude? This week I came across something called Kundalini Awakening. A lady was talking about Kundalini Awakening. Now, because you're talking about the back, because you're talking about feeling stuff on the spine, because you really did do that going down the whole the spinal column, right?
Yeah.
The symptoms that she talks of when it comes to talking about Kundalini awakening is very much like the symptoms of ascension symptoms that we are talking about. And so I recall that somewhere way back, I was listening to somebody who said all our Kundalinis are awakening at the same time. And I thought, oh, that's weird. Oh my gosh, how are we going to cope with that? You know? Anyway, the thing about it is that that is it, isn't it? If the ascension symptoms is like the Kundalini awakening is not just about feeling that strong impression on there. The Kundalini awakening is about suddenly feeling like, if you're vegan or vegetarian, feeling like you need to eat meat. So I didn't know that, and I know that some people are experiencing, as part of their ascension symptoms, they never ate meat for the longest time, and suddenly they want to eat meat, and they can even eat the meat raw. And remember that it's about grounding yourself. Right now, grounding is so necessary, and so therefore,
I'm glad you said that, because basically red meat in particular, for those who live on the land, really good for energy, really good for grounding, really good for holding the energy. So after these big treatments that we do, most of us go and hang out for a steak. Okay, so we need that energy of the big beast back into us. So basically, that's why it's really good to have the protein. So we need the energy of the big beast, and it's a way of getting it into us. And the beasts would love it. So that's what they're there for, and that's what they're there for. So I'm glad you said about meat and the Kundalini, because it's Kundalini sometimes starts at the bottom of the spine. It's like a spiral effect.
Always starts there, and you can feel
yeah.
it now. You can feel it now. That if you start to feel that, just remember. Sometimes it can hurt. My understanding is it can hurt. So just remember to tune in to figure out what that's all about, because a lot of the ascension symptoms are presenting as illness. That, you know, as they're presenting as arthritis, but you go and you check, well, inflammation level is low, but you're feeling inflammation. How does that work? Ascension symptom. So
Just the energy moving and changing. Okay, we've got to change. Okay, the whole idea is evolution. That's what we're here for. Just a little bit at a time.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, folks. That's about us. Today we've done half an hour, so we're trying to keep it nice and short so that you guys don't have to listen to it all over again. Any comments, any questions, anything you want us to work on, or topics to discuss, please let us know. We're up for anything. We talk about all sorts of stuff. So
Yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah, find
Catch you next time.
Rose channel and me on my channel. So head to the website if you need any one-on-one stuff, or want to learn how to cultivate energy, or want a voice scan. Hey, do that as well. A voice scan, got technology to do that, so I can do a full body scan with voice. Really awesome. So lots of frequency stuff I can do, not only with intuition, but with devices as well, frequency medicine. So jump on board, explore that world of energetics, and definitely Rose, the wisdom keeper. It's amazing. Jump on her channel. She's talking to all sorts of people around the place, and we're all collectively coming together with all this information. And it's a real awakening.
Yeah, and I just want to add to that. I'm sorry, I was going to say thank you, Chantelle, for talking about checking out the Great Awakening Generator. I'm going to be very cheesy now and say, do check it out. Please subscribe, because the subscriptions have hit 90 subscribers. We are celebrating the 90 subscribers. All right. Yeah. But there is so much happening on the Great Awakening Generator at the moment. There's things coming out there. There's things to come. That exciting stuff's coming, and it's really intending to empower you and to give you the support you need through this time. And I'll tell you what, it's not about me. It's about all those amazing people like Chantelle that come onto the Great Awakening Generator and give and share their time and their gifts and their skills and their knowledge. And that is why that channel is amazing. It is for the collective, by the collective. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. That's Rose. Well, yeah, she's just our connector for everything.
That's the one. Yep, definitely.
Okay, folks. I'm heading off to go and do my normal class with Geschichte, so I'll have some wisdom next week from that. And Rose, enjoy your day.
Thank you so much, Chantelle. Thank you for that beautiful song. It was wonderful. Amazing.
Okay. Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.